Welcome to Red Hawk Golf Club. My name is Bo Chikuniak. I'm the golf course superintendent here, and welcome to our spring aeration. We're in the middle of starting greens aeration, and everybody wonders, why do we aerate our greens? The greens are perfect, they're running great. Why do we want to mess that up? Well, here's why. There's three main reasons why, all right? In order to have a healthy plant, you need deep roots. Secondly, it prevents disease. If we have disease happening on our greens, it gives us less opportunity to provide quality playing conditions. And thirdly, excessive amount of organic matter or thatch, which builds up over time in our greens layers, okay, prevents a smooth ball roll and spongy playing surface. We do not want any of those. So, what are we going to do about it? This aeration process helps us control the organic matter, the thatch that's built up since we've done it in the past fall. And it's a very simple process, really. All we do is take a greens aeration machine and we take a metal tine that's connected to it and it pulls out that thatch and we replace it with sand. It's a hefty process. We'll walk through each process with you guys so you can see it. And by the end of the day, you'll see, especially after 7 days, 10 days goes by, the greens will be back to normal, but they'll be healthier and ready for play. So the main objective for greens aeration, in its most simplified way, is we're pulling our existing turf grass, our cores, we're pulling the grass, we're pulling holes away from our grass, okay? And the way to do that, especially on a commercial level, the most time efficient manner that we have, because we don't have a lot of time out here. We have to get our golfers ready for play as soon as possible. So how do we do that? We use probably one of the most important pieces of equipment for this greens aeration process, which is the greens aerator. Now, we've taken the top off this thing so that you guys can see what's underneath the hood. There's a ton of technology here designed to ensure that we can get through this process quick and we don't damage the greens, okay? So come down here. We're gonna take a look at the very bottom where the holes are actually created by this machine. And what you see is these tines, they're called tines, and they're hollow, okay? And as soon as the tine goes into the ground, it pulls the core out and ejects it, and it's ready for the next set. This is the technology that I was talking about to make sure that this equipment runs properly and it doesn't damage the green. We're gonna talk a lot about that too, because damaging the green, in a golfer's perspective, is one of the main reasons why they're a little pessimistic about greens aeration, okay? You'll notice that we have adapted this machine for a couple of reasons. We have lights on them because we get started very early in the morning. And we also have adapted a plow to go on the front of it to help us collect plugs. So by the time that we can shovel them up with our crew, they're in piles for us. It just helps us save time. This is everything that we have pulled out of this green. This is the reason why we do greens aeration. This is this organic matter, this excessive built up organic matter or thatch that prevents roots from growing deep, it promotes disease, and it promotes a spongy, uneven playing surface. So our goal is to pull this out of the green and then replace it with sand. All right, so we just finished aerating our greens, but the one interesting thing I find that most golfers don't know is that our soils in greens is all sand. Unlike the native soil you guys see out in your fairways, your tees, in the greens, it's all sand. So once we're done pulling all that organic matter out, it's our job to put sand back in its place. The sand that we get is specified to ensure good, healthy root growth, and it is a local source. It comes from Chaparral, New Mexico. Our objective when it comes to putting the sand back into our green is to make sure that we keep the composition of the soil consistent to ensure healthy growing conditions.